Wait, is that still wrong? Oh, because I changed the gimbal. Damn it. Okay, rocket number 2. Why does this keep coming up for? Go away. There. Now, if this is a really easy fix, let me revert. Let me take this back to the VAB real quick. Because this is a really easy fix. What we do is we switch the... We just switch this stage with the other one. And then we just change where these are connected at. So this one goes here. This one goes here. This one goes here. And this one goes here. Make my life so much easier to do it that way. So since my mic was muted for most of the stream, what we're going to be doing is going to Minmus first, getting the science we need to get the parts we need for everything else. Then we'll be building a couple satellites, a ScanSat satellite and a communication satellite, and also the moon station and sky crane. We'll be putting the satellites up in orbit around ScanSat satellites around Kerbal, the moon, Minmus, and then we'll be once those are fully mapped, we'll have those rockets just like fly off into the sun or something. Then we'll have the ScanSat satellites around Minmus and the moon, and then we'll get the moon station up around the moon and dock the sky crane with it. It's going to be the goals for tonight. So I think we are good to go. So we're here. So again, I need to take off and I need to go in this kind of general direction of this. So I need to turn this way, basically. So this is still not correct. Which doesn't make sense because we just moved every... Oh yeah, it does. Never mind. Yes, it does. These come off first. Looking at the wrong things in relation to the wrong other things. Alright. T. Full throttle. Good. So now we're going to go out of control. Turn RCS on. I think I went too soon. We can fix this though. The RCS are not firing. Yes, the effects are not firing. Okay. Let's revert to launch. Interesting. Maybe I don't. Maybe I need to have some wings on the central core as well. So the second I dropped those, we started spinning because the rockets were unbalanced. Again, I think the second stage is too long. I think it just needs to be 164, not 2. Oops, wrong way. I'm gonna go down. Fuel efficiency is the name of the gamer. Okay, just about done. Okay, drop those. I'm gonna rotate this now. It's going to go straight down to, not the 30, but the 20 if I can get it down there. Full throttle. Alright, so we're at 60k. Climbing. Cut the engines when we get to, I'll drop them when we get to 90. We'll cut them. Okay, 85 and 90. Let's get our CS going here. For the sake of my sanity, I'm going to rotate so I can use the right controls. Okay, coming up on Periapsis, what should we call it? Pushing the node out. Once we get to about 40, I'm going to kick off the engines and AP node's getting really chunky though. Alright, we got the AP node kind of really jacked up at the moment, but that's okay. Let me go ahead and grab of our science and get up here. Actually, Kraken Specimen 3, I want to wait on. So take this. This one we're just going to reset. Material study. Actually, let me go. I'll have to reset that one too. Let's go and get rid of the fairing real quick. And deploy. Now. Reset. Okay, there we go. I want that for minutes. Anyway. So let's get over to the AP node real quick. I'll burn some prograde, push the periapsis out a bit more, get a somewhat stable orbit. And now that we're going the right direction, things should be a bit easier to do. Not to do with that funkiness. Stuff to do with everything manually in terms of the maneuvers, but we want to do with going in reverse orbit to everything else. Not sure what the hell caused that. I think it's because Kerbal is like oriented differently at the moment. Okay. Needs to be. I'd like it to be as close to the AP as possible, so 211, probably 210. Turn that off. Alright, that should be good. We got about a quarter tank left on that stage. Alright, Minmus, where are you be at again? Should be same place. Okay, this is target. Yeah, it's because we're going in reverse direction to it. Alright, so we have a -6 degree. Actually, where am I at? Over here. Oops. Looks like -2 might be the closest I can get. There's a 1 actually. I shifted a little bit. Other way. Whoops. Okay, let me scrap that. I screwed that one up. Perfect. Alright. That is what we need to do. Start working over towards the maneuver node. Man, we're wobbling and rolling all over the place. Yeah, I absolutely have to be able to have actually, before I can do any docking. What are you doing? Oh god. Fighting against SAS because I had it set to, prograde instead of the target, stabilization. No friggin' wonder. A good thing I decided to try this, get this set up before we're anywhere near that. Actually, I absolutely have to have target anti-target lock before we actually try and do the station stuff. That is an absolute prerequisite to doing that. So I may have to do a few more trips somewhere with Jeb to get that experience. Okay, we're pretty close. Pretty close. Okay. Should be fairly good. What is going on with this thing? Oh god. Really? Now I want to be flipping over this way. I wonder, is we're literally accelerating against our rotation, or our actual orbit. Am I literally out of monopropellant? Yes, I am. Wow. Well, should be fine. There's Minmus. It's down in here, wasn't it? Okay, nice encounter there. Alright. Pretty close to. It's going to be on the prograde node, so. Can use that to align. Okay. Now I'm going to do stabilize. And before we go any further, let's get the solar panels out, just in case. All right. A little bit late on that though. Should be fine. We got plenty of room to work with that. Oh hell. Oh, we got one that's a little bit different than what we had planned, but still get it. Okay. So, I'm going to warp to here. Having the ability to lock onto maneuver nodes is kind of annoying. It's kind of amazing how much of a crutch it actually is. You don't even realize it until you have to do it without one. Docking would probably be insane without having someone to lock on to a target. Specific target on the gimbal. I'm just going to go ahead and warp just beyond the encounter point. See what kind of alright, it's not too bad. We're going to get an actual thing around Minmus first, orbit around Minmus before we start doing science. Up to there. I'm going to flip over to Retro. Do a little bit of cleanup on the our burn to account for the fuel we're burning now to actually maneuver around. Thanks to how the rocket was positioned, we burned up all of our mono propellant. Looks like the PS5 might be $650, which was about what I thought. I didn't think it'd be any less than what the PS3 was, given the technological jump involved. Okay, a little more. Let's go over to here. See if that's actually what that was about. Okay, no. Talking about the Killer Instinct Ronin Rumble. Never mind. Though I do think the PS5 is going to be $650. I do believe that. Alright. Already on retrograde. Go ahead and pull this in. There. We'll pull in a bit more. Basically, our target's going to be this. Well, they'll probably actually end up being this one, this crater here. You can land in the mountainous areas. It's just you need to have the landing stabilizers to not fall over. Oof. I may have to change it to reorient to this one. Let's see. Maybe I could try going in here. I haven't landed in there before. Okay, we're swinging back around to retro, which is good. Alright, let me do a quick save. God, I always gotta remember if the quick save is F5 or F6 in this. It's F5. I want to get to about the middle of this now, so we can do a planar burn here. So we're gonna want to shift it this way. I believe that's an anti-normal. We can confirm. Yeah. Basically, I'm going to take it so that's over that little tiny speck of land right there. Something kind of like that. There's so little gravity in Minmus, you can actually do the adjustments without having to burn any fuel. But it can be a little bit hairy because you have to kind of deal with the momentum that you build. So I'm doing this now as opposed to waiting. So we're killing off the momentum we had before. Okay, a little bit more there. I think we're fine on the north and south of part of the gimbal. Just need to get lined up kind of in the middle. Okay, should be good. So we only need a 19.1 meter a second change on this, so it's going to be very fast. That's pretty close to perfect. So it's going to take us right over that area. Okay, do another quick save. Let's go ahead and set up somewhere in here. I think for our final burn here to get where I want to be. Hopefully it doesn't go too far into the dark area of Minmus. Oof, it moved, didn't it? It definitely did. Well, even so, I think this is a pretty flat area for Minmus. It's not this flat, but it should be flat enough. And I can do another adjustment to get us back on track for that if I absolutely need to. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. Before I go any further, let's go back to... I think it should be down here. I think at this point it's going to be a normal. Because the... Well, maybe not. We'll see. I'm going to do this manually without any maneuvers. Nodes set up. Stop wobbling around, damn it. Oh, God. What's fighting against... Jeb trying to automatically go to retro again. Okay, close enough. Oh, it's definitely not the right one. You have to go all the way across to Anti. Okay. Good. Alright. Another quick save. Another quick save. Let's have Jeb go back to retro. And we'll start trying to hit this tiny little spawn here. Okay. So let's go ahead and we'll warp into about right here. Good thing about Minmus is that you can do some crazy crap and not really screw up too badly.